Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless spoilers for next week on Y&R Claire Grace Newman hits Nate Hastings with a massive truth bomb. Meanwhile, Holden Novak is getting paranoid. Plus, Billy Abbott stuns Chelsea Lawson Newman. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. And we've got the latest Y&R spoilers for the week of August 18th. Please click that subscribe button if you're not already following us. Hit that like while you're at it too. Alright, let's get started with Billy and Chelsea first. At the end of this week, Adam Newman told Chelsea that he published the story revealing Dumas as Kane. Chelsea was excited until Adam said the article made Billy look bad. What was refreshing for Adam to hear, and it took him by surprise, was Chelsea said her ex Billy brought it on himself. At this point, all the Newmans, including Chelsea, who's an ex-Newman, know that Billy is conspiring with Kane Ashby. So, linking them in the hit piece made sense. But then Billy came storming into Adam's office, claiming the Newman family stabbed him in the back. What's bizarre is Billy wasn't mad that they made him look bad. He was more upset that the Newmans went after Kane. What's crazy, though, is that Sally Spectra wanted to publish the Kane is Dumas story ASAP, and now they've dropped the ball. Newman Media beat Abbott.com to the punch, bringing that story out first. It's kind of on them because Sally's so busy planning the launch party and Billy's so busy holding grudges and plotting that they let a golden opportunity slide. This was a chance to launch their media company with a huge story that had an insider perspective. Billy tells Adam that coming at Kane like that was not a smart move. He said it's going to come back to bite them. But Adam mocks Billy and calls him Kane's yapping attack dog. Adam tells Billy to go ahead and have Abbott.com do a rebuttal if he's so worried about it. It's kind of strange that Billy is more worried about the threat Kane poses than himself being dragged through the mud. Then again, Billy told Sally he's hoping to get Chancellor back without any help from Kane. So, this is all feeling like very sloppy stuff from Young and the Restless head writer Josh Griffith. That guy needs to go, to be honest. Jill Farron Phillips is back working at Y&R, and I just hope they are gearing up to kick Josh to the curb and put her in charge. She had some problems too as a showrunner, but it's got to be better than Josh, right? Anyway, Adam is poking more at Billy at the end of this week, saying that he's always a failure. Chelsea finally tells Adam to just stop it. Then Billy thanks Chelsea and says she's sweet to stick up for him. Billy claps back at Adam, saying how he's going to win and do a victory lap, blah blah. Chelsea tells Adam she's worried it's not over. In Y&R spoilers for next week, Chelsea runs into Billy, who's out with Sally. Chelsea asks Billy, if Sally's running Abbott.com, what does that leave Billy doing? He tells Chelsea that he's got some exciting news of his own. Billy promises he will tell Chelsea soon. Well, tell her what? He's plotting to steal Chancellor from Nikki Newman Melody Thomas Scott and Victor Newman Eric Bredon, her once and presumably future in-laws. That seems like a crazy thing to tell her, right? If Billy actually tells Chelsea what he's planning with Chancellor, and she doesn't tell Adam and the Newmans, that could cause huge problems for her relationship. It would mean Chelsea is protecting Billy while he attacks Nikki. On the flip side, it's not like the Newmans don't know that Billy really wants Chancellor for himself. Also, towards the end of this week, we saw Audra Charles Suleika Silver pushing Claire too far. Audra grabbed Kyle Abbott Michael Mueller for a kiss at Society right as Claire walked in. Audra said some real crappy stuff about Claire's man, basically implying Kyle wants more than Claire, who's just a basic B. Audra was implying Claire is vanilla, and that she is all the spice. You know, that's kind of true. But at the same time, Audra doesn't really know who Claire is because Claire's got a lot of secret sauce of her own. Kyle reassured Claire, but she's had it. She went home and saw Nate there talking to her mom, Victoria Newman Amelia Heinel. Claire was just about to tell Nate everything that Audra's done, but Victoria stopped her. Nate was heading to Chicago to bury his brother Damien Kane Jermaine Rivers. Claire realized the time wasn't right. Next week in Young and the Restless spoilers, it seems to be game on. Nate's back in town, and he's chatting with Claire. He already knew she had something to tell him. Audra kind of brushed it off when he mentioned it. Claire's got the chance when Nate asks her what she wanted to tell him. She says it's about Audra. Claire tells Nate he needs to know about the kind of person Audra really is. Well, that's not good. Unless something or somebody stops Claire, it looks like she's going to drop the bombshell about Audra's dirty deal with Victor to seduce Kyle. At that point, it should honestly be game over for Audra on Young and the Restless. I'm sure Audra will cry, lie, and deny it. But Nate was already suspicious about what was going on with her and Victor. I'm very interested to see if Nate talks to Kyle, who confirms it. Even worse, if Nate finds out Audra tried to use Damien's murder to seduce him while pretending to be in a vulnerable place. Man, that right there would be enough for Nate to walk away from Audra and never look back. Also next week, we've got more on Kane's man in GC, the one buying up all the real estate for him, Holden Novak. Last time we saw Holden, he had dropped by Kane's room at GCAC, and Lily Winter's Crystal Cowell happened to be there. Holden scrambled. He told Lily he'd gotten an invite from Dumas. He played dumb, saying he came by to talk about a business proposition. Lily totally bought it and said no. Dumas is really Kane. He's terrible. Don't do business with him. Run the other way. So Holden was able to cover. But that's all going to fall apart soon. I do wonder when Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and Billy are going to be introduced to Holden by Kane, who tells him he's part of the team. It's going to be hard to keep it hidden, so it seems like he has to tell them. If you recall this week, Phyllis was telling Daniel Romalotti Michael Grazietta all her crazy, I'm about to take over the world with Kane stuff. Daniel warned her against it, of course. She didn't listen. Next week in Young and the Restless spoilers, we've got Holden running into Daniel. I'm stretching my brain to think if I've ever seen those two in a room together. Maybe I forgot, but nothing springs to mind. Holden asks Daniel if he is digging for dirt on him. Daniel says no, but Holden asks if Kane put Daniel up to it. Clearly, Holden doesn't trust Kane, or he's working some kind of weird angle with Daniel, who he knows is Phyllis's son. So, it sounds like Holden is watching his back, which is wise when Kane is in the room. Come back for our full weekly spoilers video tomorrow for the week of August 18th through the 22nd on Young and the Restless. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.